This was crazy. So Dennis Schroder, right? So if y'all don't know, the FIBA games is going on right now. And Dennis Schroder, he cooks in FIBA. FIBA basketball, he goes crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. Like he was one of the best FIBA players like in the world right now. I believe so they played against Lithuania. I believe he had like 26 or something, and they won. I think they're like 3-0 right now. Apparently, when he was leaving, well, at halftime, they was making monkey noises at him, bro. Like, I ain't about to do it, but the monkey noises. And it's like when I see like racist stuff in 2025, like I just be confused. Like, why? Like, are you that? Like, are you that? Like, how are you raised? Really? How are you raised? To think, oh, let me be racist, but he's that good at basketball. He's pissing me off because he's that good at basketball that I'm gonna be racist. What are we doing, bro? It's a basketball game. It's not even that deep. First of all, being racist is crazy anywhere, but to do it over basketball is even more crazy, bro. Like, what are we doing, bro? And then you do it to, you know what I mean? Like someone like him, it's just not right, bro. And apparently FIBA is handling it. They're looking at the cameras and all that to kind of see like who were the people that kind of like led the charge with that. And they're probably just like ban them from the games or whatever. But racism sucks. But I do have a story. I have a story about when I was playing in Italy, and I remember we were playing against one of the best teams um in our like conference or whatever. So we was playing against them. They were really, really good. And we wound up, I think they were undefeated. So we gave them their first loss, actually. And I had a pretty good game on both sides of the floor, defense and offense. Like I was playing really, really good. I remember that game. And it came down to the wire. Like, it wasn't a easy game. The refs were cheating the whole game. That's when like when the refs start cheating. Now, in overseas basketball, it's a lot of like dirty stuff that go on like behind the scenes and stuff. Like some of the teams that got more money be paying these refs off. Like it's a lot of stuff going on. But they we still like we still like conquered it. You know what I'm saying? Like we still beat them in the end. But at the end, it was like a few seconds left. We were up like 5 or something like that. It's an unwritten rule in basketball. If y'all up and the other team, there's no chance for them to win at the end. The clock is about to be, go down to 0. Just hold the ball, let the clock run out, whatever. Since they were cheating, bro, I wasn't hearing none of that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't hearing none of it. I chose violence, and the clock was going down. I called for the ball. It was like 4 seconds. It was like 3 seconds left. I called and I dunked it at the buzzer. At the buzzer, right? I dunked it at the buzzer. And as I said, the unwritten rule: if the game is over, the game is over. Just hold the ball. Let the clock hit 0. But since they were cheating all game, if you gonna cheat all game, I'm dunking this basketball at the end of the clock. I don't care. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were fouling us, grabbing us, talking trash. Refs was giving them all the free throws. And as I said, they were one of them, like, they were undefeated. So it was smoke before we even. Come on, bro. It was smoke. Yo, Ash crazy. It was smoke before we went into, like, they gave me, because they know about this team. This was my first year playing for them. So they told me a week before, like, listen, this team we play against is going to be some nonsense going on. It's going to be some cheating going on. It's going to be some trash talk going on. Their crowd is crazy. Be ready. I said, bet. I'm from Philadelphia, bro. I don't care. Like, I've played in some crazy environments. I played in some crazy, you know what I'm saying, around niggas. You know what I'm saying? So what are some Italians ain't going to stir me up? Like, what are we talking about? So, we really wasn't supposed to win that game. The crowd was insane. They had drums and cowbells. Bro, they had posters. They had posters and all that. And I'm looking like, yo, what is this? Like, this is pro? Like, this is overseas basketball right here? Like, this is intense. But as I said, they pissed me off the whole game. I went, dunked basketball. Crowd, you can see how mad they were because they know about that unwritten rule. Like, why are you dunking a ball at the buzzer? It's because I don't care. I don't. You feel me? And then you can hit, they wasn't making monkey noises, but you can tell, like, you can feel the racism in there. You can listen, you can feel the racism in the air. Like, this, like, who is this nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, yeah. It was so bad that my team, so we went to the back because they were like trying to get in my, like, the crowd was trying to get in my face when I was trying to leave and all that, giving me middle fingers and all of that. And it was so bad that we went to the locker room and my teammates was telling me like, yo, you gotta wait to walk out. Cause usually I'll just go walk out or whatever and just do my thing. And when we done, and I'll just wait for the team. They said, no, like, you gotta wait and we'll walk out with you. So yeah, because it's kind of hostile out there. And I was just like, I respect it. They mad. Like, I respect it. So yeah, that was my little experience. Yeah, overseas basketball definitely ain't no joke. Gotta be careful.